Until then, we're just gonna have to talk about the stepfather, I guess.
Hmm. Stepfather. What year did this come? I don't know.
1987.
87. So this movie is based on a true story about
Yes.
a guy that killed his family
Many true stories.
and went off and lived with another family, made this secret identity, a false identity. He wasn't like Batman or Superman. It was,
I'm the stepfather.
yeah. So and that guy got caught, and it was like big news or whatever. It was anyway. This guy, he does that at the beginning. He's killed his family, and he's like, washing the blood off. Gets
Washing his beard off.
yeah, and he takes off, and then we're just like, hey, I don't know how many years later, maybe
Well, I
3.
mean, you got to say we got that good shot where he's just, you see him all covered in blood in the bathroom, and we're just like, oh, he's traumatized. He's covered in this blood and he's washing off, puts a suit on like nothing happens. He's walking down the stairs, and we slowly see more and more blood. And then as he gets to the bottom of the stairs, he's in like the foyer of the house. You look off to his right, and there's his murdered wife, and there's a ridiculous amount of blood in the fucking living room, and he's just walking past it like nothing's fucking happened. He walks out the house, and then the kind of dollies and pans over, and then you see the murdered stepchild on the fucking ground, and you're just like, oh, Jesus Christ, this guy is big text, boom, the stepfather. And that was probably the best shot in the whole movie, and that was like, what, maybe 3 minutes in.
And he's whistling as he's walking down the sidewalk. I don't know how to whistle, or I'd whistle something like your dog, something. But
Well, hey, pull your pants down and see if old Miguel can whistle.
I don't understand that reference. But 3 years later, maybe, and he is living with the new family, and he's got a stepdaughter who, you know, she doesn't really like the old stepdad too much. Even though he bought her a puppy, she doesn't like him. She just thinks, nah, he's not good enough for my mom. Me and my mom, we got this thing where we rake leaves together and throw them at each
Even
other
though
afterwards.
all the fucking trees and all the shots are full of bushy green leaves, they somehow have this whole backyard full of dead brown leaves. But every shot, all the trees are full and full of green leaves.
Mm-hmm. Um, so yeah, so the stepfather, he's he just wants, a good family life. He wants the ideal, perfect family life. But his daughter's kind of a pain in the ass. She gets in trouble at school a lot, and at times just kind of makes him lose it. He goes downstairs to the old workshop he's got in the basement and just kind of starts hitting things with hammers. You know, um, we are introduced to the brother of the last woman he was with, and he's trying to find the killer. So he's like hassling a reporter, like roughing up this reporter, like, why aren't you doing anything? I'm like, who the fuck are you, man? I gotta write, some obituaries and shit. I ain't got, but fuck it, I'll help you out anyway. So the reporter writes a story again, and they're talking about it at a barbecue that old Terry O'Quinn is having. And yeah, this just kind of pisses him off. It's like, he loses it. The daughter
Well, you
starts
get
to
the
suspect.
newspaper because some they do write about it, and then he gets the newspaper. Hey, his buddy's like, "You hear about this wacky shit? Oh no, what's going on? Oh my god!" And his demeanor just totally changes when he sees that fucking newspaper. So you know the heat is on, Joe. The heat is on.
Glenn Fry. Yeah, that was his name. Anyway, um, yeah. So it just things begin to escalate from there, and after he interrupts his stepdaughter in a makeout session with uh with an important.
She's only 16 years old.
He was
You'll
trying
go to
to
jail.
get her ass out there. What do you want me to do? And after that, after the wife tells him, you guys were starting to build a rapport and you just fucked it up, a little light goes off in his head. Hey, this shit ain't ever gonna work. I need to do it again. And he does. He quits his job, starts hunting around for a new place to live.
Because
Hey,
that's what he does. A week before the killings, he goes and quits his job and then tries to find the next place that he's going to head off to, getting a new job and all that. Because he's not an idiot. You don't leave your old job before you find a new one. Wait a goddamn minute. He did. He
mhm.
left his old job and then found a new one because he couldn't go to this place with a silly half a bald head with his stupid Stan Lee hair glued down. They would know. They'd say, "Hey, you've been working here 3 months. We know that's not your real hair. What are you doing? Are you that killer guy?" Oh, no, no, don't worry about that. But yeah, he has a plan, and it's these weeks where he's fucking quit my job, get a new job, kill the family, and then he leaves. It doesn't work out, Joe. It doesn't work out. So let's hear about what happens when he tries to take his Chris Benoit plan into action.
Well, his wife just happens to call work one day, you know?
But
And
not her work, because she's a woman and she's in the kitchen, you see. It's his work.
well, yeah, she uses the kitchen phone to call work. And they said, "Oh no, he don't work here anymore. He quit." It's like, what? What's going on here? And she confronts him with this, and he's, "Oh, that dumb bimbo that they hired. I tell you, if she, I'm just, I don't like ratting people out, but I'm gonna, but no, she's not buying that. So what's he do to her, Tom? Because I know,
Fucking
like,
smacks the fuck. He does like a fucking, what is it? Undercut. He undercuts her with the fucking phone. So this was the third best thing in the movie. The
see,
first one,
I let Tom talk about this because I know he always enjoys scenes where bad things happen to women.
oh yeah, you
See
bleeding
that his
hoe.
eyes
Nice.
light up. He's like, "Oh yeah, he just like, oh, like, Tom's like,
It
something I always
did.
wanted to do."
As soon as he swung that fucking phone down and clocked her in the fucking eye, I laughed and laughed and laughed. And before that, I was pretty goddamn bored. But hey, look at that. Violence towards women. I've got an erection. Let's see where this movie goes from here. And unfortunately, not much more happens. We had the fucking cool scene with him walking down the stairs and seeing the other room. And then we had the, "You don't rape her, she's 16." And then you had the scene with the phone. And that was those three things were the only thing I got out of this movie. And the rest, I was just so goddamn bored waiting for something to happen. And
So for the rest of the movie, it's a cat and a mouse with him trying to kill the daughter, and that other guy, the brother-in-law, he shows up and gets stabbed right
hey,
away.
you know what we didn't talk about?
Hmm.
That guy getting the fucking shit beat out of him with a 2x4. So four things in
Oh
this
yeah,
movie. The
yeah.
psychiatrist gets his fucking pussy whipped with a fucking 2x4.
Mhm.
Oh, shit sucks. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, I disagree, Tom. I happen to think this movie's okay. Not okay enough to keep in my collection after rewatching it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the old for sale box. But I think Terry O'Quinn's pretty fun in this. This is a early gig for him, and didn't get a whole lot of leading man roles, but he does get a lot of supporting gigs later on down the line, and tends to be the best thing. Like he was in Millennium, which I just and he's every episode he's in, he's fucking better than Lance Henriksen, and I enjoyed him in this, Tom.
They should have got Toby Huss to play him. That would have been way fucking better.
I don't know who that is, but yeah,
You
the
ever see Pete
Stepfather.
and Pete?
No, I would
You
definitely
ever see
recommend Stepfather.
Halloween, the new
Not
one?
never seen it. Um, so yeah,
You ever see King of the Hill?
no, dig it.
Yeah, this shit sucks.